Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. So last time out we started our return visit to the Olympus Coliseum. We beat up some Heartless in the Underworld Coliseum. And we found out that... my apologies. Fuck. And we found out that Hades has Auron under his control. So in this part we're pretty much going to be heading into Hades' lair to try and free Auron once and for all.
Using some kind of a statue.
You know something? That sounds kind of familiar. Hades maybe
Does it
using
now?
a statue to hold Auron's free will hostage. See if you can find that statue.
Isn't that what we just said?
It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Okay, whatever. So yeah,
Tell me you're not thinking of leaving. You've got a match.
so Hades is... I love how Hades just pops in there. He's just like,
One-on-one.
hey, what's up, bitch?
Oh, you will.
So yeah,
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
Herc is going to fight Hades one-on-one while we go off and try and get
I know you can do it.
Congratulations.
the Auron statue from Hades' lair
And his trusty friend
in order for us to stop him.
in one final clash. What do you say?
That'll drive the crowd wild.
It better. I promise the crowd.
So yeah, we've still got to fight, or whoever wins out of Herc and Auron, we've got to fight them in the final.
Yeah. Son.
All right.
You know, for me,
I'll
the
kick
rest
their
is
ass.
smooth sailing. Huh.
I like that. That's not a bad joke, to be honest. I don't mind that, the smooth sailing while he's on the boat. That's not too bad. So anyway, so now we have to head to her there face. So we have to head to Hades' chamber in order for us to find this statue of Auron and basically break him free of Hades' clutches. So let's get going, shall we? Yeah, there is going to be some enemies that we have to fight. We don't. There's nothing new here. We've got the bomb guys that we've fought before. We're a bit of a pain in the ass. And I think the other guys that we face are mainly the fire guys. It's base enemies at this point that we've fought a million times. Yeah, like we've got bog standard shadows here. What are the white guys new? I can't remember. No, I think there's nothing new. They're all relatively weak, relatively easy to defeat. The green guys are a bit of a pain because they can block you and juggle you if you let them, but not going to allow them to do that. So yeah, nothing really new in terms of enemies for this section. But I thought, let's let's pad out the parts by fighting some enemies. Otherwise, to be fair, the revisits are really short anyway, so it's no real point in cutting stuff out for the revisits because there's next to nothing. They're short. The revisits are all short, so yeah, we're around about level. I think by the end of the last recording session, we were around. I was at around about level 41, 42. And I think the fight to have a comfortable time against the final boss, you need to be at least level 50 to kind of have a hard time to be comfortable against the final boss. So actually, we're in pretty good shape because we've still got a few revisits to go. So yeah, we're in good shape for being, not having to grind too much. Because there are a fair few battles in the final couple of areas. On top of what the reboots, on top of what the what am I thinking? My brain's gone. But yeah, so we won't have to grind too much because the with the revisit, we still got a fair few of the revisits to do. Plus the final areas have a lot of fights, including one of in my opinion, the hardest boss fight in the whole game. That is gonna come in the last world, I believe. So, which makes sense. But there you go. This, to be fair, is classic kind of Disney slapstick, which I kind of like.
Let us turn back, but where is the sense in all this? There must be another way. Your deaths will mean nothing. You must live.
Yeah, I've never played 10, or at least I haven't played through 10. But I'm guessing that's all stuff which happened in 10, which he kind of which he regrets. So we've got to give this back to him. But fuck, Heartless. Sorry, nobodies. I keep fucking hell, Tom. Yeah, these are box standard nobodies, and yeah, this is pretty easy fight. I will say one thing, because I never equipped this the first time around, or I might not have got it the first time around. But the attack when you're surrounded and you kind of give like a burst of energy to kind of clear a path, that has been really damn useful since I got it in this playthrough. It's been it was a lifesaver in the 1000 Heartless battle. Not that that's hard, but it cleared the way nicely and made it area go a bit faster. Oh, camera's bugging out there. Goofy's doing something weird. But there we go. Oh shit. More nobodies. You tell him, Donald. Let me do it. I can do it better. Just fuck off.
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
We better skedaddle.
Time to get out. So yeah, the Heartless are now fighting against the nobodies at this point. So fighting amongst themselves, that's kind of useful. Yeah, we now have Oran's statue. And that's kind of nice that it just kicks us out to the first area again. Kicks us out directly to the main area to get on with it. So we could get extra stuff at this point, but I've already got more than my MP's not used up. I haven't lost any health, and I don't think I really need any new accessories at this point. I'm pretty well kitted out. Tell you what, for being washed up and a bit of a loser, Hercules has done very well against Oran. Have it back, dude. There we go. The spell on Oran has been broken and he's got his free will back. Isn't that nice?
Goofy.
Ding. Sorry about that.
Prisoner, what happened to our mutual agreement?
I love how he flares up whenever he gets angry. But that's been something I think from the movie, pretty much. So it's kind of cool, though. I like it.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Oh, he's super pissed. He's teleporting. So yeah, as if you couldn't tell who the final battle was going to be in the Olympus Coliseum, it's Hades.
I confess, I was hoping Wonder Boy would lose, but it was still a fair fight. Come on, is that really so wrong? Huh?
Really, a fair fight.
Laugh,
Do you know what?
laugh all you want.
Do you know what, to be fair,
Is about to stop.
it was a fair... that was kind of fun. Anyway, it was a fair fight, to be fair. It was Oron versus Hercules. So, I guess technically it was a fair fight. He just had Oron under his control, forcing him to fight Hercules. It didn't really pep him up or anything. Oh, shit. Now comes the dick move.
I warned you right at the get-go. You don't compete, you lose the girl. No!
Oh, there should have been a click there. There should have been a snap noise there, but there wasn't. Down he goes. Well, they're both dead. Alright. Time for the final bout. It's going to be us three and Oron versus Hades. Nice and easy, right?
This is gonna be good.
Oh, it's, sorry, Donald. Fuck off.
That's it.
That dance. Holy shit. I hate that so much. Oh, it's so dumb. So, yeah. Pretty much like the first time we fought him. He's invincible. He can't get hurt. Which is really irritating.
Because it's his underworld.
Gee, then how do we beat him?
We don't.
I think
Oh,
a
shit.
true hero should be able
Somebody
to-
coming.
But you...
Yeah, Hercules back and he's got all his power back. Isn't that nice?
Hesitate to give my life for Meg's, and then I remembered. A true hero is measured by the strength of his heart.
Well, wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts without mentioning heart.
Never
So,
forget that again.
there you go.
Just no more crazy stunts.
People always do crazy things when they're in love.
What is so funny, you imbeciles? How dare you get a happy ending? How
So,
dare
yeah.
you?
Phrasing, Hades. Oh well. Time's dancing again. So what you need to do first is basically Hercules throws out these glowing yellow orbs. And what you've got to do is you basically hit them with him, and then he loses his invincibility, and you can start wailing on him. It also stuns him for a little bit, and it does cause a good amount of damage, so it's well worth using them. But don't waste them like I'm doing, because that's a waste. Yeah, so now he's got his ability back. You don't have to use the orbs once the yellow, once he's back down to blue and not in the... hasn't got the yellow flames anymore. But like I say, this causes more damage, so when he does that, run away from him. Get Hercules to wait till Hercules does that, then destroy him, whack it at him, and then just rinse and repeat. Yep, back in Valor form, so thought I might as well power this form up a little bit. Yeah, that was me being a dumbass. To be fair, once you knock him out of his invincibility, Hades as a boss fight is really not that hard. We learnt Magnet Burst. I'm trying to remember what Magnet Burst does. I think it kind of draws enemies. It basically draws enemies to you, and then you just whack them with a massive hit. Causes a decent amount of damage, so it's a pretty useful ability. But now Hades is fucked. See you later, kid. And that's the end of the Olympus Coliseum.
I lived my life defending.
Interesting how in this world there is no...
Maybe
It's just an original story within the...
Yeah.
within
Serve it,
the
Orin.
Hercules world. There's no, the Organization 13 aren't involved with it at all, apart from there being Heartless and Nobodies available.
I mean, sure, you could thank
It was a
us
phrase. It's a turn of phrase, Oron. You can thank us a little bit. But yeah, I think it's pretty much the only world which doesn't have anything to do with Organization 13 at all, which is kind of interesting.
Hey, what's that mean?
And I love Oron as a character here. He's kind of like, yeah, you guys are alright. And we get the Guardian Soul, which looks badass as fuck. It's basically
Thanks again, guys.
just as strong physically as the Keyblade we've currently got, as the Rose. But it's slightly weaker magic-wise, which doesn't bother me because, you know, I don't really use a lot of magic when I'm fighting. But the big advantage of that one is that it has a longer reach. It's a longer Keyblade. Plus, I like how it's. Plus, I just love the design of that Keyblade. It looks so cool. But yeah, we're done. We've got to move on to the next world, which is. Fuck. It's Port Royal. Port Royal is where we're going next.
Now, Phil? I gotta be at the top of my game in case Hades shows up again.
Yeah, come on, Phil. How about it?
Yeah, so this has been a running gag pretty much since Kingdom Hearts 1 about how they're only junior heroes and not full-on heroes.
Okay, we get the hint.
Look, kid, it's not my call.
So that Phil pretty much says.
Cause if it was, you'd have no problem.
Where does he say? It says it here.
I'd make you all heroes in a heartbeat.
Really?
On second thought, if those are your hero faces,
Donald.
you still got a lot of work to do. Go away.
Phil.
I love his walk. So awesome.
Leave me alone.
See that?
Well, what do you know?
We're about to see it in a minute. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this feels like, what the fuck? Really? He's supposed to be crying because he's so proud. Because if we look into the sky, there's Sora, Donald, and Goofy officially they're heroes now. So that's pretty much got that gag out of the way. Yes, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are official full-on heroes. Hail the hero, thank you. So there we go. Second visit to Olympus Coliseum done. There's still some extra stuff you can do in there. There's extra tournaments and stuff you can do. But we're not bothered about that. We're going to Port Royal next, and what's kind of weird is that the battle level for Olympus Coliseum is 39. This one, which is the next one, further on, is 2 levels below that. It's level 37. So yeah. But once again, Organization 13 are causing shenanigans. And so yeah, we're back to dealing with Organization 13 in this world, so let's get on with it. So, stuff's going down in that JPEG of a town. So, we've got to get fucking moving to the harbour. Because we've got some enemies to fight.
Some assistance?
That's Sora, Donald,
Zol. Gianfranco.
Aye, aye.
I love that from Sora. It's like, fucking hell. Yep, so I'm using my new Keyblade here. As I said, same strength, slightly weaker in terms of magic power, but has a longer reach. And I just really like it. I really like this Keyblade. I might keep this on for a while. Because I don't think we get a new Keyblade in this world. We get a new Keyblade in the next world, which is after this one, which is I believe it's Agrabah, the next one. Like I said, I just really like this Keyblade. It's fucking awesome. I didn't really use it all that much in my first playthrough, so I just really like the design. I love it. Look at the size of that Keyblade, man. It's fucking awesome. It's like a big proper broadsword. To be fair, Olympus Coliseum, because has always had cool Keyblades, because it had the hero's Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 1, which you got in the Olympus Coliseum, and with that one, that was pretty much one of the strongest ones in the game. if you didn't go after the ultimate Keyblade, which I never do because it's just so much grinding for materials and stuff, and such a pain to do. But anyway. Okay then, so Elizabeth is here once again, and basically she wants us to take her to Will because he's buggered off somewhere. Because he said, he thought something was up, something was wrong. So we've got to go to find Will to make sure that he hasn't got himself into too much fucking trouble. And Jack's been an asshole, but he's finally agreed after we kind of brought the point to him that, remember the first visit? One for Will, you'd be dead, mate. So let's just get going. Gonna move? There you go. There's a couple of puzzle pieces that you can get in this area. One directly behind us and one really high up. But I think I get the one behind us eventually. And of course, it's more of this bullshit. I hate the stipulation where you have to beat him up in the moonlight. It's really irritating, but yeah, it's the same thing again, basically, as the previous one. Except this time we'll throw in some Heartless as well. I can't remember what the name of these Heartless, but they're not too hard to beat. So we're heading to the Isla de la Muerta. And we've got to fight a bunch of enemies first. Oh shit, I knocked him up here, alright. Shit! Calm down, fuck you. There you go, we're done. And so yeah, that's going to be it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time. When we're going to find out what happened to Will on the Isla de la Muerta. And we're going to be finding out what Organization 13's deal is with this world. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.